Hey y'all, welcome back to another video where reactions meant to me, where if you like, comment, subscribe, or support in any type of way, then you a beast. And we back again with another video. So y'all remember yesterday when I did the video about how Billy had made Eva and the kids basically go homeless out of the home. Well, it comes to find out, Billy has taken Eva's name off of the whole business and was basically collecting all that money and getting all of that stuff. So Eva ended up releasing where they was on a podcast. Y'all remember they did that podcast after they had came home from jail? Well, Billy had removed her name off of that house. So while Eva thought that that house was hers, that house is not hers because she did an LLC. Billy then waited till she went to jail and took her name off of the LLC and went and made a whole nother LLC under his name. So now she don't own that house. So I'm gonna let y'all hear her side of the story on things and we're gonna get into that. But the fact that Billy is suing her and he stole from her and wonder why he got fired and now he put her out that house, that is jacked up. But let's get into it.
Guys, LLC. I remember on Be Unfiltered making that podcast, finding out about a property that I thought was mine. And I boosted about this property because, baby, I was very happy about this investment and saving my money for it and leaving only to come back to find out that it's not mine.
I clearly remember creating Believer.
No, had to create a new one.
You did? Why?
Because, just to get this house, it was like the way you had set it up wasn't the way to set it up. So you was not here anymore.
Yeah, guys, so I was in jail. So
I was in jail, so I had to go around it and do some other shit to get it.
All right, so what happened to that LLC I created? It's dissolved?
It's dissolved. You don't need it.
So why you didn't tell me that? Because this is important things for us to know. Because if I'm, let me say something. One thing about me. Baby. All right, if I'm working,
but you know me, I would not even. I know that, I wouldn't do you like that.
Some people like you could say you could say you won't do me like that, but then when the heated situation gets heated,
I know that. Okay. I always in my head, I always say I would never, because I feel like that's like a bad karma I would receive from doing some shit like that. That would be very that's bad. Like too. Like deep down, I would never treat somebody like that. Like I don't know, that's like when somebody's going through some shit and they like it's like a low ball, that type shit for me. That's how I see it. So I wouldn't do shit like that. Even if we in a heated situation, I'm always come back to my senses and be like, yo, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So go ahead.
Yeah, so back to 50-50 topic, right? Because I didn't know so many things, y'all. Like you just let me know. I could have sworn this house was my crib too.
It's my crib, baby.
And you feel good about that?
Yeah, I feel good on my shit.
All right, but it's technically not. It's technically not.
It's not, but I'm just.
Yeah. So
the man took my name off the business and decides that the home is his. And it goes deeper than that. But to actually go through this situation where it's like, yo, no, you can't make decisions because this is my house. Oh no, I'm gonna do this because I want to. This is my house. I'm like, it's my house too, And it feels so bad being bullied by your man. It sucks because you want to think and you want to hope that your man is doing the right thing and that you being led, but you also feel like this might feel wrong. And I think that tug in your heart and my heart is what I should have paid attention to. Yeah, I felt like I was betrayed. I went to the hospital like 3 times. I don't think I ever felt that type of feeling before. I don't even, not that I don't think, I never felt that type of betrayal before in my life. May 2025. I don't know if y'all remember the whole ball situation and me being dribbled by balls and Daw finding a new ball, being my assistant. That was a thing. I don't know how people think that that's okay and that's not a breach of an agreement, but okay. Negligence of duties. Your duty is to be smart, not dumb. That was dumb. Failure to pay shared expenses. Throughout this whole year, I've been paying my mortgage alone. And I know you guys have been seeing videos being made in the home that I've been paying alone. And I'm like, where my cut? I don't get no cut. Nothing's being paid, no bills, no lights, nothing. But apparently because some people, or not even some people, because my ex-partner feels like he's owed half of me and my intellectual property, that because I fired him, he don't have to pay the mortgage no more. And the bills don't matter. And the 3 kids that I take care of, I got to deal with that on my own. I guess we'll deal with that in court. I hope you guys know how big this is. And I ain't even want to do this, but it's been done. Theft of physical property, my camera, my home. Right now I'm in an Airbnb because my home is being looted by my ex-husband. I try to go home. Actually, I tried to sell a house. Y'all remember that? I tried to sell a house It didn't go through. I decided to go back home. Dawg said no. I put locks on my room door. Dawg said no. Dawg broke my room door. Dawg said, I'm staying here. I'm staying in this room. I want to stay here. And I feel like it's intimidation. The house could go to hell if you ask me. Criminal mischief. Damaging my property. My door. Unlawful interception. Recording me. That's crazy. Extortion. Trying to bully me. You know you bully girls. I mean, you know you said you want to stop bullying girls. You didn't want to be that person. Why are you bullying me? Or why are you trying to bully me? Y'all know I built that house for content creation.
I honestly think y'all should go over to Eva's page and check that out. Or if y'all don't have as much time to watch her video right now, she also has posted clips and pieces on her TikTok. But I absolutely hope the best for Eva. I hope that she comes out on top, and I hope that she gets everything she deserves, child support, the finances back, and all of that. For him to be suing her and he done did all of this, baby, ain't no way in the world. How do you dissolve her LLC and go behind her back and do some jank stuff? And when he said that on that podcast where he sat back and he laughed talking about something, nah, this is my house, I feel like Eva knew in that moment, because like she said, I thought this was my house. And every time a person say they won't do you like that, that's when you should be concerned that they gonna do you like that, because ain't no way in the world this man did that. And even if you did the LLC, why was her name still not on that LLC? I feel like you basically finessed her out of everything that she worked hard for. That alone shows so much, y'all. But I'm really praying for Eva and the kids. This man right here is something else, because I could just absolutely not imagine. And for you to wait until she went to jail to do this, talking about you had to get the LLC and do some other stuff. You had to do some other stuff because the LLC was in her name. That's why. And you waited until she was in jail because you knew. And then you waited until the podcast to mention that. Did you even mean to mention that? That's absolutely crazy. Ain't no way, because baby, we would have turned this podcast off, because we finna have a conversation about this. And I would have went right back behind him and figured out what the heck he did with that LLC. Talking about it's dissolved. Are you serious right now? But I'm frustrated for her. I could not even sit up here and let that pass. That's the end of this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for all the love and support. Thank you to my new subscribers and support. The likes, the shares, the comments. I promise I appreciate it more than I could even put into words. And I will see you next video. Peace.